The average SUV costs $9,561 a year just to keep on the road. Insurance, maintenance, repairs. That's before gas and the loan payment. But 9 SUVs on the market right now cut that number almost in half. One costs you $34 a month to maintain. Another saves $14,000 over 5 years compared to a Tesla in the same class. Today I'm counting down the 9 SUVs with the cheapest insurance and maintenance costs in 2026. The exact numbers, the model years to buy, and why these cost so little while others drain your wallet. Plus 2 SUVs that eat every dollar you thought you saved. Number 1 isn't the name you'd guess. Let's go. At number 9, the Hyundai Tucson. And before anyone rolls their eyes at Hyundai, you need to understand what's changed. The warranty structure alone pulls this into the conversation. Insurance averages $1,695 a year, which is $342 less than the class average. Maintenance sits at $521, right at the compact SUV median. Put those together, and you're at $2,216 a year. Not the cheapest on this list, but the warranty makes up the difference and then some. 10 years, 100,000 miles on the engine and powertrain. 5 years bumper to bumper. 3 years of free scheduled maintenance. Oil changes, tire rotations, filter replacements, all covered. Toyota charges you from mile 1. Honda charges you from mile 1. Hyundai hands you 3 free years. Over 36,000 miles, that's $900 to $1,000. $200 you're not spending. The hybrid hits 38 miles per gallon combined. The gas model sits at 29. IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus and Consumer Reports gives it above average reliability for 2025 and 2026. Go 2022 or newer. The redesign sits on a completely new platform and fixed the Theta 2 engine problems that plagued 2016 to 2021. Don't touch those older ones. The new generation is solid. Sliding into number 8. Same platform engineering as the Tucson, but the numbers diverge in your favor. The Kia Sportage Hybrid. Insurance averages $1,590 a year, nearly $450 under the class average. RepairPal rates the Sportage 4.0 out of 5. Maintenance averages $462 a year. 43 miles per gallon, city and highway the same. Real-world numbers match the window sticker, which almost never happens. That saves another $400 a year at the pump compared to a gas-only SUV averaging 26 combined. 227 horsepower from the turbocharged hybrid, so it actually moves when you step on it. 0 recalls on the 2025 model. Edmunds gave it an 8.4 and consumer reviews average a perfect 5 out of 5. Same 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty as the Tucson. Insurance companies love these because they're cheap to fix after fender benders. No specialty parts, no aluminum body panels, nothing that sends a body shop scrambling. Go 2023 or newer. Every model year since the redesign has been clean. And if you're cross-shopping between the Tucson and Sportage, the Sportage Hybrid edges it out on fuel economy and insurance. Same warranty, same platform underneath, slightly better math at the pump. Number 7 needs some context before I throw the numbers at you. The Chevrolet Equinox EV. The gas Equinox just had a rough 2025 redesign. Transmission problems, electrical glitches, Consumer Reports pulled its recommended rating. I've talked about that on this channel, but the EV version tells a different ownership story. Insurance averages $1,488 a year, lowest on this entire list. Maintenance runs $344 because there's no engine oil to change, no transmission fluid to flush, no timing belts to replace, no spark plugs to service. Combined, that's $1,832. That's real money back in your pocket every single month you own the car. Starts at $33,900 with 297 miles of range and DC fast charging standard. GM's Ultium battery carries an 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty. But here's the catch. This is a first-generation EV from a company still learning electric platforms. GM's history with the Bolt, which had a full production halt for battery fire risks, doesn't exactly build long-term confidence. We don't have multi-year ownership data yet. Battery degradation in years 4 through 8 is still a question mark. That's why it's at 7, not higher. If you lease or trade in at year 3, the math absolutely works and you avoid the unknown. If you keep cars for a decade, wait for more real-world data to accumulate. Now we're into the territory where the numbers get serious. Number 6. The Subaru Forester. Standard all-wheel drive since day one. Insurance companies factor that into the premium because AWD vehicles have fewer single-car accidents in bad weather. That's not marketing, that's insurance company math. Insurance averages $2,013 a year. Sounds higher than the others, but the maintenance offsets it. RepairPal puts annual costs at $632. Combined is $2,645. But here's where it gets interesting. That standard AWD means you're not dropping $800 to $1,200 on a second set of winter tires every 3 years. Factor that in and your real annual ownership cost drops below $2,300 in most snowbelt states. The flat boxer engine keeps weight low in the frame and runs cooler than a regular engine because the cylinders lay flat and spread heat out instead of stacking it. Timing chain instead of a belt cuts one expensive service interval most owners forget to budget for. Fuel economy hits 29 city, 35 highway. Consumer Reports rates it above average, and IIHS gave it top safety pick plus. Resale holds 57% after 5 years. Not the strongest here, but the purchase price offsets it. A loaded Forester Sport starts under $36,000 when a comparable RAV4 runs past $40,000. Avoid 2013 to 2017. Oil consumption issues and head gaskets were a problem on older gens. Go 2020 or newer. Current platform, problems gone. Next one has the lowest insurance cost of any non-electric SUV on this list. Number 5. The Honda CR-V. Insurance averages $2,037, with maintenance at $657 for a combined $2,265. The 2025 and 2026 run Honda's updated 1.5 turbo that they finally fixed. The oil dilution problems that plagued 2017 to 2019 owners are completely resolved. 0 recalls on the 2026 model year. The hybrid version pushes 40 miles per gallon combined and starts at $32,450, which puts the monthly payment well below average for the class. IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. Consumer Reports recommended. Resale holds above 60% at 5 years, and that resale matters more than most people think. Depreciation is the hidden ownership cost nobody budgets for. A CR-V that holds $24,000 of a $40,000 purchase saves you $3,200 a year, compared to an Equinox that retains 45%. Insurance stays low because crash repair costs are predictable. Parts are everywhere. Every body shop in America has fixed a CR-V. No specialty tools, no aluminum panels, no $3,000 bumper assemblies hiding behind the bumper cover. Go 2023 or newer for the 6th gen. Walk away from 2017 to 2019. Oil dilution on the turbo was real and Honda knew it. Number 4. The Toyota Highlander Hybrid. 3-row seating, 35 miles per gallon combined, and total ownership costs that embarrass luxury brands charging twice the sticker. Insurance averages $1,686 a year. Maintenance runs $812. Combined sits at $2,498, and for a 3-row SUV, that's the best number in the class. The Chevy Traverse runs $3,100 combined. The Volkswagen Atlas, north of $3,400. That's $900 more every year for a car that won't hold its value half as well either. The 2.5-liter hybrid system is the same proven tech from the RAV4 and Camry. An eCVT with a simple gear setup and minimal moving parts. Mechanics call it nearly failure-proof, and 31% of Highlander hybrids reach 250,000 miles. Most vehicles sit below 5%. Consumer Reports gives it above-average reliability, and resale holds 61% at 5 years. Seats 8 with enough cargo for a family road trip without a roof rack. Quiet cabin, smooth ride, and 35 miles per gallon from something this size still feels wrong to type. Go 2021 to 2024. The hybrid has been the move since they introduced it. Skip the 2020 first-year redesign. Gas-only models run fine, but you're leaving $700 a year at the pump. If this is saving you money, hit subscribe. We break down the real ownership numbers on every car so you don't have to. The top 3 is where the savings get serious. 3 more and the costs keep dropping. Number 3. The Mazda CX-5. RepairPal ranked it number 1 out of 26 midsize SUVs in its class. Annual maintenance runs $447 when the class average sits at $573. That's $126 you pocket every single year before insurance even enters the equation. That's consistency across 8 model years with minimal variation. Insurance averages $1,739 a year for a combined cost of $2,186. Second lowest on this list behind the Equinox EV. And unlike the Equinox, the CX-5 comes with a decade of reliability data proving the number holds year after year. A 2.5-liter Skyactiv with a timing chain and a regular 6-speed automatic. No turbo on the base, no CVT. Nothing under the hood has a countdown timer set to 80,000 miles. Chance of a big repair sits at just 8% when most SUVs run double that. Consumer Reports scored it 84 out of 100. IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. And here's the number that shuts it down. 0 powertrain recalls across 11 model years. Not a single engine or transmission callback in the production history. Insurance companies price rates on claims data. The CX-5 barely generates claims. That's why the premium stays low year after year while other brands creep up at every renewal. Go 2017 or newer. Every model year has been solid. The 2025 refresh added a larger screen and updated interior without touching what already worked under the hood. Number 2. The Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. The SUV that outsells entire brands, and the one that costs less to own than cars half its size. Insurance averages $1,720, with hybrid maintenance at $487 for a combined $2,207 annually. For an SUV with standard all-wheel drive, 41 miles per gallon, and a resale value holding 75% of the original purchase price after 5 years, that combined number borders on absurd. Most 3-row SUVs don't come close. Here's the resale in dollars. A $38,000 RAV4 Hybrid is worth $28,500 at year 5. That's depreciation of $1,900 a year when the average SUV loses $4,334. You're saving $2,434 annually just on depreciation. Add the low maintenance and insurance, and you're looking at total ownership costs under $5,000 a year for a brand new SUV. That number barely exists in this market. The hybrid transmission skips the regular gearbox entirely. 2 electric motors and a simple gear setup with barely any wear component. Consumer Reports gives it excellent predicted reliability. IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. Go 2020 to 2026. The 2019 had some early battery software issues. Toyota fixed the following year. Everything after that has been clean, and owners report 0 major issues through the current model year. And number 1. The SUV with the lowest combined insurance and maintenance costs of anything on this list. And the name most people overlook. The Buick Envision. A Buick. Yes, seriously. Stay with me on the numbers. RepairPal gives it a perfect 5 out of 5 rating. Number 1, among midsize SUVs and keeping repair costs low. Annual maintenance costs $303. Sit with that number for a moment. $303 per year. The average midsize SUV runs almost double that. Owners log 0.2 unscheduled shop visits per year on average, while most SUVs sit at 1 visit annually. There's literally nothing breaking on these cars. Insurance averages $1,878 annually for a combined annual cost of $2,181. Lowest combined number on this entire list. And unlike the Equinox EV at $1,832, the Envision comes with years of accumulated reliability data that proves this number holds year after year. Nobody camps out for a Buick at the dealership. No waitlist, no markups, no dealer games or add-ons. Dealers actually negotiate price because these sit on lots longer, which means you're walking off the lot under sticker. The 2-turbo 4-cylinder has been GM's most reliable small displacement engine in the current lineup. Step inside and the cabin feels like something from a $45,000 luxury showroom, but the maintenance bill reads like an economy car's. The trade-off is resale, about 48% at 5 years. You save thousands on insurance and maintenance, but you'll lose more on depreciation than a Toyota or Honda would. Run the numbers for your situation. If you keep cars 7+ years, the Envision wins on total cost, and it's not close. Go 2021 or newer. That's the current generation. Avoid 2019 for infotainment freezing issues that drove owners crazy. 2021 onward has been clean. Now 2 SUVs that'll destroy your budget. The Tesla Model Y. Insurance averages $3,017 a year, nearly double the RAV4 Hybrid. Maintenance looks low at $382 on paper, But one fender bender runs $4,000 to $8,000 because of cameras and sensors that require specialized repair. Battery replacement outside warranty, north of $15,000. The real cost emerges after the first accident. The BMW X3. Insurance averages $2,467, with maintenance at $1,034 for a combined $3,501. That's $1,320 more every year than the Envision. Repairs on the Turbo 4 get expensive after warranty. Timing chain problems and turbos that start making noise around 70,000 miles. Consumer Reports rates reliability below average. The X3 drives beautifully. Your wallet pays for every single mile. Share this with anyone shopping for an SUV right now. Every video we've done on what to buy and what to avoid is right here on the playlist.